Now, people, this story I'm about to tell you is a 1000% true story, and I want to know exactly what you would do if you was in this situation. Let me explain. People, this woman from New York met this man on a dating app. She fell in love with this man over the phone. They would talk at least 3 to 4 times a day. This man would send this woman a text message every morning before she go to work. He will always tell her to have a very good day, and he would tell her she's very beautiful. Also, this couple had a lot in common. They could talk on the phone for hours. Also, this man did not have any kids, and this woman loved that. Also, even though this couple have not met in person yet, this woman loved the way this man looked. They both loved the way each other looked. This man was in very good shape. Now, at this point, you may be asking yourself, why did it take them 6 months to meet? Well, it was this woman's idea. She went through a very bad breakup, and she wanted to take it very slow in her new relationship. People, when this woman told this man she wanted to take it slow because she went through a very bad breakup, this man said he understands and she can take all the time she needs. He's here for her. Now, people, having said that, what I'm about to tell you next might shock you, and I want to know exactly what you would do in this situation. So, people, after 6 months, this woman was ready to meet. At this point, she was in love with this man. She was head over heels for this man. She was very excited to meet this man in person for the first time. So when they met at a very nice restaurant, and this man was a very nice looking man, just like his pictures, just like she seen this man on FaceTime. But when they met, it was only one problem that made this woman walk out the restaurant and ghost this man and never talk to him again. People, you won't believe why she left this man. People, when this man came into the restaurant, he wasn't walking, he was rolling, he was in a wheelchair. When this man met this woman at the restaurant, she was shocked. She couldn't believe this man was in a wheelchair. For 6 months, she never thought to ask this man, was he in a wheelchair? Anytime they would FaceTime, this woman could never tell this man was in a wheelchair. Any pictures he sent her, he was always sitting down. Now, mind you, before this woman met this man in person, she was in love with this man. She loved this man's personality. This man had a very good character. But when she met this man in person and she found out he was in a wheelchair, she ghosted this man. She blocked this number and she never talked to him again. So, people, what would you do in that situation if you was talking to someone for 6 months? You fell in love with this person. Y'all finally met in person when you was ready to meet and you found out this person was in a wheelchair. What would you do in that situation? And people, do you think this woman was wrong for ghosting this man with no explanation? And people, true story, after this woman left this man in a restaurant and he kept calling her and he kept texting her, this woman sent this man one last text message before she blocked him, and you won't believe what she said. People, this man kept calling her and he kept texting her saying, what's going on? Are you okay? Is everything okay? People, this woman replied and said she do not want to push a man around in a wheelchair. That was the last time this man ever heard from this woman before she blocked him. So do you think this man was wrong for not telling her up front he was in a wheelchair, or do you think she was wrong for ghosting him?